Welcome everyone to this video, where we'll be discussing the results of the WWE SmackDown episode from November 3rd. It's LA Knight who opens the evening for a promo leading up to his match against Roman Reigns. He reminds everyone that he had no trouble taking him down last week, and promises the end of Roman's reign. The tribal chief then makes his very long entrance, accompanied by Paul Heyman. Reigns presents himself to LA Knight and also expresses his admiration for how LA Knight has climbed the ranks and won over the fans, even asking them to chant his name before telling them that it will be the last time they do so. Knight explains that he didn't come to challenge him in the same way as others. He's not here to finish a story but to start one. He tells Reigns that he better not mess up, or else the only bloodline that will be visible will be between his eyes when he hears the words, "And the new WWE champion, LA Knight, yeah?" The promo ends with officials coming to separate the two men before they come to blows. A good promo that hypes us even more for their match, even though we'll admit LA Knight has very little chance of winning. The first match of the evening saw Kevin Owens defeat Austin Theory. It was a match that lasted about 5 minutes for those who watched it on television. This is because there was a commercial break in the middle of the match, which gave the impression of a very short match. However, it was enough for Kevin Owens and his boundless energy to rally the crowd. He finished the match with a spectacular powerbomb and a stunner. Kevin Owens is a reliable performer in WWE. A quick note to ask you to like the video and subscribe. It's always appreciated and essential for the channel. Thank you so much. Next, we have a tag team match where the champions Chelsea Green and Piper Niven face Shotzi and a surprise partner who turns out to be Charlotte Flair. The new partners secured the victory, with Charlotte Flair taking care of everything at the end of the match. The match only lasted 3 minutes. The tag team champions lost fairly quickly, which speaks to WWE's lack of interest in this titles. After this match, we can expect that Charlotte Flair and Shotzi will request a championship match this time. Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman are in the ring. Heyman takes the mic and says that Cena is crazy to face Solo Sikoa, but it's he who decided to go after the bloodline. Solo takes the mic and says that Heyman is wasting his time talking to the fans because they're here to talk to John Cena face to face. Cena makes his entrance, and Solo continues, saying he's annoyed to have to wait until Crown Jewel to face John Cena, but he's following Roman Reigns' orders. He's been told to hand the mic over to Cena so he can say goodbye to the fans. Cena takes the mic and asks if that's all Solo Sikoa can do. It's been a year of waiting to see Solo Sikoa speak, and that's all he's got. So he'll respond with half his voice in 90 seconds. John Cena says that we all know Solo Sikoa has a job here only because of his cousin. Sikoa thinks he's a great enforcer, but he's nothing more than a bargain basement Taz ripoff. There you go, that's about 90 seconds. John Cena drops the mic and leaves. Short but intense and powerful, John Cena remains effective on the microphone. Let's see if he can also come out on top in their match. Hopefully, we won't have a match where Cena is dominated for 15 minutes, only to give it all at the end and win. As Cena said, it's a timid start on the mic for Sikoa, but it's a start nonetheless. In a Donnybrook Rules match, Pretty Deadly defeated Brawling brutes Butch and Holland by pinning Butch after putting him through a table. An entertaining match that thrilled the audience. Holland once again showcased his power in this match. Well spotlighted, he could be a real problem for a majority of wrestlers. Nick Aldis presents the weigh-in between Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul before their match at Crown Jewel. Paul weighs in at 213 pounds, and Mysterio weighs in at 175 pounds. Mysterio takes the mic to speak but slaps Logan Paul. The two wrestlers are separated, but Mysterio manages to strike Logan Paul with the microphone in the same way Dylan Donnie's had done before their match. The main event features Bayley and Bianca Belair, a rivalry that we saw multiple times in late 2022. The leader of Damage Control had to compete without her partners Io Sky and Dakota Kai, who were banned from ringside for the match. Bianca Belair won by pinfall with her KOD. I was a bit afraid they'd portray Bayley as a coward in this match, but she had her moments, putting the women's title challenger in a tough spot. A good match, though it felt familiar. However, the victory wasn't enough for Bianca Belair, who attacked Bayley after the match and delivered a second KOD through the commentator's table to close the show. What can we say about this SmackDown? 2 good promos, one between LA Knight and Roman Reigns, and one between Solo Sikoa and John Cena. 2 matches that I'm personally looking forward to. We'll also remember the main event and the good performance of Bianca Belair and Bayley, as well as the entertaining Donnie Brook Rules match. That's it for this video. Did you like this episode of SmackDown? Let me know in comments. Thank you for watching and take care.